Hey, what's going on? It's Gage here from the Football Friends podcast. Just with another transfer update here. It is looking like Manchester United are going to make their second signing here with Lisandro Martinez joining the club. So this is a centre-back from Ajax who's been, again, well, all of our signings are linked with us for a tremendous amount of time before they actually move. And this was, oh man, this was a saga as well. So he's here, yeah. Lisandro Martinez is set to become Manchester United player. It's been confirmed by Mike Verwijs, and so all contracts have signed and everything. So it did seem like this deal was gonna happen for quite a while because well, Arsenal rather were actually interested too, but he seemed to be pretty set on Man United. He wants to play with Ten Hag again, and he was sort of demanding Ajax for this transfer. So previously, Manchester United had put in a 50 million euros bid, but then Ajax rejected it and were saying they wanted more like 60, and they've come to a compromise and agreed on 55 million. So it does seem like quite a lot, I won't lie. Fabrizio Romano here saying too that he's not quite giving it the here we go yet, but he's saying it's just a matter of time. So, and it looks like Martinez will be joining Manchester United in their Australian leg of their preseason tour. So yeah, I think we are overpaying a little bit at 55 mil. But I mean, look, he seems like a good player. I'll watch some highlights in a second. Yeah, Argentinian player. So that's the interesting thing. He's going to be a centre back, competing with Maguire and Varane. Well, competing more with Maguire specifically. But the interesting thing is that he is only 5'9", which is quite short for a centre back. That's generally that I want them to be over 6 foot. That's kind of the rule. But he can also play left back and a holding midfielder. But it looks like he will play centre back for us. Arsenal were going to play him more as a left back. So yeah, but he was in the news recently they were trying to say that he criticized Van Dijk or something for being too tall or whatever. But it was complete. It was just nonsense, because he was more just trying to say that Van Dijk isn't his idol because he's like 5'9", so his idol is Cannavaro, the shortest, the only centre back to win the Ballon d'Or, and who was 5'9". So it's totally fair. Yeah, that was just some more media spin. But anyway, let's watch some of these highlights that I have prepared for this. Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah. Gonna show the goals first, of course, as always. But yeah, it's not exactly the goals I'm too interested in, to be honest. It's good. Yep. So yeah, from what I've seen, he's quite good dribbler, good reactions, and can make some good tackles. So he's very good on the ball for a centre back, which makes sense because that's why he can play so many positions. That's why he can play left back, centre back, and defensive midfield. Oh, that's good. Yeah, see, all of this dribbling is fantastic. It's got to be his best attribute. The way he can move so quick like that. Great tackle, very brave. Yeah, even though he's 5'9", he doesn't seem to care. He's happy to take on anyone. Just so good at closing down. Yeah, that's probably one of the main things to highlight, is that he has an incredibly good long passing range. He's kind of got that Jorginho sort of chip over the back line, like for attackers and stuff like that. So it's pretty interesting to see a centre back with such an awesome long pass like that. I think that's kind of a unique trait of his, and that'd be really good to have, I think. See, there it is. There it is again. So good at starting these plays. Oh, that was good. That was nice. Yeah, smooth man. He's such a confident dribbler too. Oh, it's interesting. I hope it's not cockiness or anything, right? Like it's defenders do need to dribble a lot more these days, but hopefully he is ready for the Premier League and doesn't get too burned from trying too many things. But he seems to accelerate really well. Oh, high quality footage here. Yeah. So strong on the ball. That's good. So he's nice and fast, and we're going. Oh, decent. And we're going to need that, because what I noticed in their most recent game in Thailand against Liverpool was that there's a lot more horizontal movement for the defenders, and they need to be quick, you know, kind of squeezing the opposition and stuff like that, and then getting out wide really fast when we attack. So he seems to be like the right fit for that kind of setup. Obviously, Ten Hag has managed him before, knows what he's going to offer, and thinks that he's going to be a perfect fit into the system. And oh, decent. And yeah, so I do sort of hope that he's going to challenge Harry Maguire for his position. Because yeah, Varane and Martinez, I'd like to see that. It's very likely that Martinez will start games. Yeah, it's just, but it's not going to be every game, I imagine. So, see, that's good. He's so calm and collected, ready to make these tackles. See, that's good. Even in the box, willing to make these tackles. Now, oh, see, that's another thing I love there, is he is not afraid to crunch a man. That is for sure. He tackles bloody hard, and he puts people on the deck, and you know that's sometimes a really good thing. Sometimes you want to sort of knock a person about, make them kind of scared of you, and this guy's only 5'9". He throws it around, man. It's really good to see. Decent. Yeah, so he just lunges into people, but doesn't screw it up, doesn't give away. He's getting up there too. That was, you know, really high up the pitch for a centre back. There's another one of those long balls. They're so good. And then, yeah, that's amazing. There's not many centre backs that can. Sure, there's ball playing centre backs, but there's not many that can play the ball like that. Like the assisting centre backs. See, look how high up the pitch he gets. I mean, I suppose this is Ajax. It's a slightly easier league, but even then, this is great to see. This is the good reactions. That, yeah, happy to go through the back confidently. So good. See, I really think like he's certainly a different kind of centre back that we have. We don't have anyone that can play the ball this well. This is crazy. And he's still a young guy. Even though it's 55 mil, it's you know, I think it's a reasonable price for what we get. Well, no, now I'm just going against what I said already. It is expensive, but it could definitely be worth it if he develops a little bit more, like becomes a total beast in the Premier League and stuff. Maybe he'll be worth well over that. I mean, players like Van Dijk and stuff are worth hundreds of mil now, so he definitely has the potential to sort of make it to that level. But especially with these long passing, it makes him so unique. And oh, that's great, excellent feint. Those long balls, man, so good. And great, good first touch, good reactions, good tackles and everything. All right, yeah, so that's Lisandro Martinez. So looks like this deal is going to be done. So welcome to Manchester United. Great, happy to have him. All right, well, that's all for me today. So like and subscribe to the Football Friends podcast and tell your friends, and I'll see you next time. Cheers.